Hello there, speed duelists, welcome back to another tournament match review. Today we are doing the top 4 and the finals of the winner box number 41. And funnily enough, we had 2 burn decks in top 4 and 2 alchemy token decks. So let's see how they did. Let's head on to the tournament match screen. And yes, okay, so the first one, that is gonna be Pink Zero versus Jazz Hands. 2 guys from my locals. So definitely very cool to see them face off in the top 4, but only one of them can win. Okay, so looks like Pink Zero has to go first. It's just gonna set the DD Warrior Lady. And Jazz Hands gonna summon Gravekeeper's Curse, burn for 500, pass the turn. Pink Zero now has the DD Destroyer. He is gonna banish that for the skill, bring out the 500 attack token, and that gets in directly or not, because here is the Nightmare Wheel. So that's gonna burn for 500. Jazz Hands setting a monster. Pink Zero has the creature swap. He's gonna try to gain control of this Gravekeeper Spy, but yeah, a Chained Rider Spirit does an excellent job. United We Stand is equipped, so this token is now 1300, pretty substantial. Yeah, the Nightmare Wheel does some burn damage, the Recruiter does some burn damage. Now the Curse. Yeah. We're gonna see the Cannon Holder attack over the token, and Jazz Hands not attacking directly with the token, so he might have missed that he could do that. Pink Zero with the no, his token is hit with the Nightmare Wheel, so it cannot attack. My bad. Anyway, the Warrior Lady attacking over the Curse, or Cannon Holder rather. And things are looking tough. Wait, why is Jazz Hands losing life points? Inflict 500 damage to your opponents. Why is he taking the burn damage? I don't know. Let's get on with it. Yeah, Pink Zero just gonna put like a counter on the DD Survivor to indicate it's returning in the end phase. Yep. And Jazz Hands with the double Monster Reborn, but I don't know why he's taking damage of Nightmare Wheel. So our player's just gonna keep missing that. Yeah. So for those of you who've never read Nightmare Wheel, it says inflict damage to your opponents, not you take damage or anything. Anyway, we are gonna see Pink Zero starting off the second game. Jazz Hands has the Swords of Revealing Lights. So no attacks, and yeah, the Alchemy deck definitely needs to attack to get their game plan going. You see the Spy being flipped, so there is the Curse, here is the Cannon Holder for a lot of damage. The skill is used Shadow Reborn, pay half your life points to reborn a monster, and that is just gonna be enough with all the damage of the Curse, and then a Cannon Holder tributing the monster. Yeah, we are going into game number 3. Let's see here, you see that Pink Zero has sided in the Lava Golem. Are we gonna see it in action? Yeah, the Destroyer here, it's great to have when you're playing Alchemy, because you can destroy opposing Swords of Revealing Lights that way, unless they have Book of Moon, of course. So Spy is flipped, Cannon Holder is summoned, that's gonna tribute for 700 damage. Curse is summoned, that's 500, is tributed, that's 700, so that's a lot of damage already. And Jazz Hands getting really aggressive, using Shadow Reborn for another 500, for another 700. luckily there's the Swords of Revealing Light, so no attacks for a few turns. And now we see Jazz Hands drawing a bunch of dots, so nothing super useful. Pink Zero gonna go for the token. Here we're gonna see the cannon holder being flip summoned and banished to summon another alchemy token. It's gonna try to get in for 500, but it gets stopped. And yeah, here the players make a mistake. Sol and Luna is activated, and they thought when the token is flipped face down, it gets destroyed, but that's not the case. You can simply not flip tokens face down. Here, Pink Zero taking 500 damage of Nightmare Wheel. Now they are resolving it correctly. But DD Survivor is summoned. That can get in directly. Well, one of them can. So Jazz Hands is down to 200 life points. But Pink Zero has the Macrocosmos and the Grand Convergence that is gonna burn for 300, and that is enough for game. So Pink Zero wins the first one. Next up we have Idox versus Daisy. And they are also on the Alchemy deck and a Burn deck, but this time it's with the Odeon skill, so slightly different. Although Daisy's not opening too well, but neither is Idox. Yeah, end of the main phase using the Gravekeeper's Trap. That is gonna discard Medora to add a Gravekeeper monster or an Earth Fairy. And this can add Gravekeeper Spy. Very important. Idox immediately flipping the Macrocosmos. Daisy summons a Spy, intending to use a skill on it, but here is Grand Convergence. Man, such an excellent card. That is gonna clear both the Spy and the Recruiter. Or Descendant. Daisy trying to get aggressive with Reborn on the Medora, but a Floodgate Trap Hole is gonna stop that. So yeah, a lot of aggressive pressure gone from Daisy's side. In the draw phase they use Gravekeeper's Trap to call Grand Convergence, but it's a DD Destroyer. Let's see, Idox is gonna summon that out. And on the summon, Daisy used the effect again to search for another copy of Spy. Destroyer is banished, that's gonna pop the Gravekeeper's Trap. And now Idox has their game plan fully running. Daisy is gonna fight back, normal summon Spy, use the skill to flip it face down. But yeah, Medora is gonna run into the token with 1500 attack. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Yeah, Daisy does have the Spy, but yeah. Let's see, opening hand. Idox going first. And he's gonna take a lot of cards out of his own hand to play around the potential Deskoala. Daisy is gonna use the skill to flip the Spy face down, then flip it face up. And that's gonna be big damage if both of these connect. Yeah, 2400. Good. Idox is gonna normal summon Breaker, that is gonna pop the back row. And Book of Moon is chained. Ooh, no, I think you just Book of Moon the Breaker on the summon. Now we're gonna see Daisy use the skill again. So flip both Spies face down, flip one of them face up. Here is the Descendant. That's gonna get flipped face down by Book of Moon. And Quaking Mirror Force on the Spy, so okay. Here's another Breaker. This time it is gonna get booked on the summon. Idox is just gonna take out that one of Descendant things are not looking good for Daisy. Yeah, this token can get in. Yeah, summoning Spy without an effect feels bad, feels bad. Inox is gonna summon Survivor, and that's gonna be 2 tokens. Yep. And the end phase, the Survivor returns. Daisy gonna use the effect of Gravekeeper's Trap, add another Gravekeeper Spy, but yeah, it's just not looking good for them. Here is Grand Convergence, so that's gonna wipe the entire field, do 300 points of damage, and yeah. In the end phase, the Survivor would return, and there is the Survivor for the final damage as well. So let's head into the finals. And that is gonna be Pink Zero versus Idox, both on Professor of Alchemy. Excellent skill, excellent deck, excellent players. Let's see them in action. Idox immediately with the Survivor, with the token and the swords. Man, everything in the kitchen sink. You see Pink Zero playing it very conservatively. But I think they could have just normal summon Destroyer, banish it, pop the swords, get things going. Because now Idox is gonna get ahead in the, the life points race. Yeah. So Destroyer will indeed take out the swords. And Pink Zero can start hitting in. Idox gonna summon the 3rd token. He does not want to go for token on token battles. So 500, 500, 500. And there's still 1 turn on swords, so yeah. Pink Zero drawing the Rota, but no room to play it. Idox has a lot of monsters because the deck only plays like 6 or 7. No, forget that I said that. Survivor, banish for the token. And this time it's Pink Zero doing the first damage. We see Idox drawing Token Stampede, a super cool, interesting card. But in the mirror match, it's a bit weird because it also boosts your opponent's tokens and makes them invincible. So Idox getting in for nice bits of damage. Yeah, we see Pink Zero first flipping up the Destroyer and then the Macrocosmos. Normally this wouldn't go. Idox is being a good guy. Yeah, Destroyer takes out Survivor, but yeah, Survivor just returns. Maybe Pink Zero was forgetting about that. We see another swords. Lovely, lovely. Idox is gonna attack with 1 token. And that actually gets in, so it's gonna be 15, leaving Pink Zero at 15. And here Pink Zero has to enemy controller, token to defense. They still cannot attack, but yeah, they can just banish their Survivor, then they have 2 tokens, pop the swords. Is that what we're gonna see? Yeah, and 2 tokens attacking for 1500, so Idox getting done in by his own token stampede. Yeah, probably should have sided that out, maybe. Depends on what he had to side in. We're seeing Pink Zero go first with the the cheeky Deskovala, which is gonna be flipped by Swords of Greenlight, so that's half of Idox's life points gone. And I remember this game 3 being super long. So first damage coming in. Survivor returns in the end phase. And Pink Zero has a survivor of his own. It's gonna get phased out by Book of Moon, but a Swords of Moonlight of his own. So here come the tokens. And it's gonna be a bit of a waiting game. Wait for these tokens to be, for these Swords of Revealing Lights rather to expire. But here is one of Idox's big tech cards, the Mobius. That's gonna take out both the back row. Enemy controller will be chained though. But now that the swords are gone, Idox can attack. In the end phase, his field will be filled with monsters again. The survivor returns. And let's see here. Another token is summoned. United we stand. So this token is on 2900. So it can get in for game. Yeah, the double stampede. So very cool. Pink Zero winning it with this United we stand crazy tech. Guys, I was Ryan Ellis. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Bye.